It is time for another foray into the Candish campaign. So if you want to see cavalry charges and, well, beastly barrages, then you've come to the right place. Last time we evicted Elrond from his homely house by force. It has to be said, he's not feeling good about it these days. And our beasts have continued on their lovely trip to Ziegler, where they will face off against Highlord Elrohir the Fearless. Fearless as he might be, I fear that his time is coming to an end. So, might the time be coming to an end for the fellows in Dunedain, the once capital of the Dunedain realm, but apparently not anymore. They have moved on, as it were. As probably they bloody well should, because Warlord Gurktich is coming for them. They may have beaten us out of Bree, and there might be a Gandalf the Grey around, but don't pay any attention to that. Our warlord will be more than a match for anyone in these lands, and Arkish the Aggressive is of course heaping on pressure on Annuminas, a very important settlement to them, one should think. Now, where is that capital actually? It's a good question. I have no idea. It doesn't seem to be anywhere around here. Well, but the plan for today is essentially to defeat the elves entirely. That is what we aim to do, and we aim to please, and we do so with catapults and beasts and temple units, essentially, at one point at least. We'll get there. They're just hanging around here. Some are being... we're also training more beasts, because that is sort of our key to victory against these otherwise largely superior enemies that we have to fight. We've had a couple of lucky breaks. We've had some good battles, and we have Halbarad on the north, who's probably eyeing the Shire. But we will deal with him in time. For now, we must move on. Training the temple marksmen and wards in the Mithlond to guard against, say, the Ardenaim out here on our flank. And then we'll just try to smack up the elves completely before their last stand armies, like Menathradon and Hirainion, all get back to Cameth Brin. Can we do it? I think we can. Essentially, 2 beast units will be moving on Cameth Brin once we're done in Ziegler. That's the plan. So, welcome to the Total Waffle Show. Let's end the turn and get this on the road. What do I see? It is the Northern Dunedain coming at me. Captain Eleanor has arrived, and he arrives in style with plenty of troops to his name. Some of them aren't too good though, so we'll try to exploit that. There are some blade masters in there. There are some armsmen in there. There is some Dunedain cavalry with armor upgrades in there. And, well, Arkish though, he's got mobility like this guy wouldn't believe. And then there's an Adrian who also has some okay troops in there. But I don't think they'll be able to make it, actually. I think this is the end for all these 2,000 people, because they have attacked Arkish the Aggressive. So let's quickly save the game, as we like to do, and we shall see you on the battle map, sirs. Do you see this, my friends? Do you see the glorious riders of Khand, ready to emerge from these mountainous lands to destroy every single enemy at hand? That is our pleasure. That is our plan. We're gonna have 1 unit of nomad horsemen. Okay. That makes me think that we can sort of, you know what, let's put them in a team with the Warlord's Cataphracts, because the Cataphracts have some punch, and then the nomad horsemen can sort of follow up. Give a little extra boost to proceedings. And we will have different units for these guys. We have the elite cavalry archers, we have the mid-tier cavalry archers. And then we have the lancers. up here. And they will be assisted by the Wind Riders. You guys, you'll be on this flank as well, helping to deter any cavalry forces they may have. Let's bring it on.
They bring in reinforcements.
There is a lot to do today. So many enemies that we will have to slay. I think we'll try to ignore these for the time being. It'll take a little while to get here. Wind Riders, actually you're pretty well positioned. And we might just need the Lancers to be up here. Baroon Raiders, let's put you forward initially. Actually, we should have you out on the far flank, I think. It's a bit of a misplacement there in the beginning, but we will absolutely rectify such things. Don't you worry, because we are friendly people here in Cand. Oh no, they're running away again. Folks, you're doing it wrong. We're over here. Ah, here's the cavalry unit, and is that the general's unit? No. That is this one. Yes, there he is, shouting at the top of his lungs. Units, move out! Well, we can absolutely shoot his friends. More cavalry over there. Let's shoot at them. How are we doing here? Hail of arrows here, hail of arrows there. Ooh, hello, Dunedain Rangers coming in from over there. Dunedain Rangers, hello. Actually, I would love to say hello to you guys. Also take these Lancers, put them in against the Archer Militia. Lumbermen and Wardens together. Ah, it's important to notice that, because otherwise you might just charge them willy-nilly, and that is not what you'd want to do. Ooh, how are we doing here? Very well, it would seem, actually. Excellent. You just completely demolished that archer unit. Then there are blade masters, footmen, and sellswords. Ha! Excellent. Good. Right, Dunedain cavalry rushing in. Is this the general's unit? Yes it is. Because that's the fellow. Okay, so you just keep distracting him and luring him to death, essentially. Of course the blade masters are over there. We'll need to make sure we don't run afoul of them. This will require a little bit of management. Lumberman, hello. Let's charge down the blade masters. Now, how's our dear general doing? He's doing okay. Could be doing better. The armsmen have come in. They're threatening our plans, as they like to do. Alright. Dunedain Wardens and Cardland Riders. Okay, what are we going to do with that? We're going to go like this and this. We're going to go like this and this. Essentially, we don't want to fight the Wardens too early doors. You guys are headed for the Blade Masters. The Wardens are just running around. We're completely fine with that. And then we have these guys. They need to run this way now. Cataphract archers. Go for those Wardens over there. Right, okay. So, these Lancers, they're handling themselves pretty well. They're allowing us to hit at the Rangers. We've taken out most of the archers over there. It's really good. So let's get our general out of harm's way. And back into the habit of killing archers. Wind Riders have canned. Slaughter those. Oh, you know what? We might be able to catch these spearmen unawares. So let's see if we can do that. And we can capitalize on it later. Yes. That unit is dead. How are we doing here? Lumbermen reduced quite a bit. Spearmen coming in, but not good ones. We've got armor, good experience. We can probably just run away from that. Alright. Their cavalry caught us now, but no worries. We can just catch them in a death trap. Cataphract archers, you will be needed over here to deal with some footmen. How are these guys doing? They've done a good job actually. They just need to be redeployed. Okay, so far so good. Dunedain Wardens, yes, you will be thrashed quite completely. Charged down by those. Dunedain Wardens over there. Wind Riders are canned. Not a good combo. Don't like that. But if we can press one unit into complete submission, that would be pretty nice. Sellswords, a perfect unit to deal with.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh
We
yes.
must pray they lose their will to fight.
What do we have here? Yes, they're fleeing. Blade Masters, not too many left. How are we doing on the Dunedain Cavalry though? Still a couple left. And we've run out of time. The lumbermen are here. Can we assist our troops? It'll take a while. Here we have 19 left. They fought well, but they are falling now. But the enemy has exhausted themselves quite completely to get that one half unit. So I still somehow count that as a bit of a win. Blade Masters here, they need to be dealt with, and they will be. You guys just stay out of their way. Those Wardens have been helped by the terrain. I don't like that fight. I'm going to leave it behind. Let's charge down the nobles over there. You guys need to deal with the Brayland militia. And you can. Wind Riders are canned. Get out of there! No, the nobles didn't really manage to put a dent in those guys. But here come some lancers, so let's look at this. Very nice. Oh, the general tries to get away. That is the perfect opportunity for the Wind Riders of Canned to come in and swipe at him. Here, our horse archers are dealing quite nicely with the threat. Can you sort of ride this way? Okay. What do you got? You've got a lot of arrows. That's nice. Enemy General fallen. Captain Adrian. Good. General's bodyguard running into rangers and armsmen. That's a risky proposition. Barrier glancers? Nope, don't like that.
Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats. Drive them from the battle.
We must keep on them, but those wardens are really annoying me now. Actually, can we get these guys to just shoot at the wardens until they're dead? That would be so nice. Yeah. Then you guys could focus
Smile of fortune shines upon
on
us.
that one.
Pray this is a portent of a victory.
And I believe we can sustain our losses better than they can.
Foe fights with horns made of clay.
Ha!
We are
The
winning
armsmen are
battle.
running away now. Pretty good, because the rangers are running away. We're seeing good signs of comprehensive routing. How are we doing here? Oh yes, we're doing good. Excellent. Finally those wardens caved in. And need all you guys to stop what you're doing and emerge in a line over there. Need to regain some unit cohesion. Hello, horsemen. What are you doing? Don't charge into them willy-nilly. Yes. They don't have the armor to withstand that. There's still some blade masters up here, aren't there? Where are they? Where did they go? Oh, there they are. Hello. All right then. All right then. We'll handle you. We'll handle you. You know. Oh yes. Our nobles. It's the perfect choice for dealing with them. Meanwhile, our raiders and cataphract archers, they can deal with the wardens until time comes to finally take them out. I'm hoping for a little bit of healing after this.
Foe. See how that general turns tail and flees like a whipped dog.
Lovely. And these blade masters, they won't last long under the gaze of our great Khan. They're wavering. They pursue ghosts, but they're hunted by wolves.
Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats. Drive them from the battle.
Beautiful.
This is a most crushing victory. Your name will live in marble and our foes in sand.
Wow, I knew our nobles were doing well, but not that well. Took out almost 400 enemies. Good job. Good job, Arkish. You're a lovely fella. A lot of that was in melee too. Nomad Horseman, 198. That's a good statistic for you guys. We healed some Cataphract Archers, that's really encouraging. And we healed some Barun Raiders, some Lancers. You know, a little bit all around. Oh, and 4 Warlords Cataphracts. Yeah, okay. I can live with this. These are bearable losses. And Khand is back, my man! And now, we have Annuminas. And what will we do with these people? Well, no. We'll just say goodbye to them. We're gonna sack the place. We're not giving up on this land. This land is your land. This land is my land. Yeah, okay, there's not much we can do about the High Elven fleet. But if that's all they got, then it's a sad day for the elves. My sir, we beat them on the seas, we beat them on the seas. Yes, but we lost the house of bloody Elrond. Elrond himself is dead. Gil-galad didn't pass into the west in peace. Instead, he was violently charged by beasts of Mordor. Because that's what happens, you know. Osgiliath is under attack. Hooray. Alchford besieged. Interesting. And the council still wants to get to know the Anduin Vale. And now we're actually in the position to deliver on that.
As you will. I have come to the end of today's road.
Oh, okay, but the lower vales are held. Bye, Dol Guldur.
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
But we can make it to Roscabel. And that's okay. That's gonna be enough for now. Oh yes. Warlord's cataphracts coming your way.
Honor to serve. Be gone.
Hello, Finestrunin.
My ears are
How are you feeling? Ooh, you're not gonna feel good after this. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's take that in all due time. We have some managerial stuff to take care of,
strike.
because we'll want to upgrade this place into a town for sure. And then we have the news of the day. We've got a decent economy, if I may. And then we'll train the spy in Annuminas. Do we have a cavalry guild here or something? Yes, we do. Ooh, quite nice. I like it. And we can get Inquisitor's Watch here. Quite wonderful. I love it. So, especially with the Mason's Guild House coming up soon, that'll be lovely. And we can build those two buildings and get started on the culture buildings. Ooh, Halbarad is moving west. A bold move. Mithlond has its temple marksman now. It's really good. We are increasing our culture as well, which is wonderful. We haven't even built the Dark Sanctuary yet, but our spy here has actually just done all the conversion for us. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful to see. All of the Brotherhood and Annuminas. That is the news of the day, though. Truly, that it be. You know, let's start with a Great Hall, actually. Yeah, because it also adds some population growth, and that's nice. And then we add all the rest of the population growth, and suddenly we have a lot of taxes coming from Anun and the Lord. Inquisitor's Watch, almost done in Imladris.
How may I serve?
Haha, and Ziegler is about to fall. Dunland? I thought we talked about this. Didn't we? Maybe we didn't. Perhaps we didn't make ourselves clear last time we spoke.
Orders, my lord. We move. Orders. How may I serve?
We'll send some cavalry over there.
Until dawn.
We can train some more cavalry. Why not?
I am a warrior.
Ooh,
Not a
they've got actual troops here. Fascinating. So, we have 2 city assaults to conduct.
Yes, noble master.
Yes, noble master.
Be gone.
Hello, Hurtasion. Oh, does this mean that Gandalf is sitting pretty inside Bree? No. Yes, it does. Ooh, I see opportunity. But of course, if we attack it, they're going to attack us in turn, and that is going to be a tough battle. Especially because our cavalry is not as good as in the army that took Annuminas. But it's worth a try, and if it seems overwhelming, we can always run away. That is our joy.
Let us settle matters on the field.
I wonder what Halbarad's game is here. What's he up to? It's hard to say. What is that? Good of what? Okay, well, you're heading to Annuminas, my man. Because maybe we don't want the culture buildings at all. We'll just go straight for Inquisitor's Watch and nomadic gathering grounds after that. Seems like a reasonable idea to me. Ostul, how's the culture going? Quite nicely. You can see that our ranking. No, it's been okay. We took a little bit of a hit, but we also managed to hit back at them, and so the overall ranking has been stagnant rather than a drop. And now we're going to increase it further. We shall start with Highlord Eldor here. He sits with Lindar guards, and then his own, of course. So, again, the game is to tie him up with, say, nomadic horsemen, so that we may smash him up with great beasts from a flanking strike. Are you ready, my friends?
We shall end this day in triumph.
We shall end this day in triumph! Questionable accents aside. I feel like the tea still has a little ways to go. %. Pick your feet up. Then the guards coming out. Ooh, that's interesting. Ow! Oh, it's perfect. Okay, great. Well, smash. Stop shooting. Start smashing.
Our foe fights with horns. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Alright, catapults, start moving. He's actively moving toward his doom. That's amazing. Okay, let's just fire some rounds at him, see what happens. Okay, we didn't really hit anything, but anyway. Oops! That was close. What is this? They have a superhuman ability to avoid catapults, it seems. Oh, that's nice. I like that. And then we charged in. Good, good, good.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle. The enemy general lies there.
Haha.
Drive these vipers from this battle. The cowardly enemy have lost the walls. Victory is ours. A victory both righteous and
Excellent.
well-deserved.
Did we heal any
Cannot be
beasts?
said
No, we did not.
otherwise.
Not this time. Ah, that's a pity. But it's okay. A slightly reduced strength beast unit is still formidable enough for our purposes, because it usually reduces the number of people on the beasts rather than the number of beasts entering the battle in the first place. And it is the punch of the beast that really counts. So excellent. We have taken Ziegler back. And we shall want to keep it that way, shan't we not? Shan't we not? That is a tautology there. Shall we not? Or shan't we? Shan't we? I like that better. Shan't we? We shall endeavour to keep this place. Shan't we? Yes, we shall. Nomadic Confederation camp seems pretty reasonable, but first let's get a Dark Sanctuary going. Oh, what did they do? They upgraded the Council Hall into a Valiant one. A Valiant one. You know, of a... Yeah, a Valiant Council Hall? Yeah. Okay, well that's fine. It's fine and dandy with me. We'll move these units back into a fort because it's numbers that keeps the thing going, not statistical power. So the statistical powerhouse of the beasts is well suited to just be left out of that whole public order equation. Can we take someone like these? Yeah, we sort of can. Sort of can. We're getting a Dark Shrine that will help public order.
I can greet you, but not serve you, Lord.
And we can put these into a fort. You know, it saves a little bit. And every little bit helps, especially in these earlier stages of the game. And then, Dunedain. Let's see how many defenders they get. Oh, quite a few. Quite a few. But perhaps we can outmaneuver them. They are only melee troops. And it's a pretty large town, isn't it? It's almost like a minor city. They've upgraded that incredibly quickly. It would be great to have the beasts on our side with this one. But let's see if we can do it without them. And if not, we'll just pull back and come back, as it were. I think there's a way we can minimize risk here. Alright, we are ready to deploy. And we have the pleasure of being able to enter wherever we please. And this means that we are going to send cavalry in from all directions. We're even going to send in Wind Riders and Lancers from the rear.
Our spy has opened the gates. It is time to reap victory.
Alright. Well, send in the Horse Archers and the Baroon Raiders. We can move in quicker than they can. What's the... What? All my Christmases have come at once. The Dunedain volunteers are moving out the gate. This is bizarre, and I love it. Yes, come at me, Dunedain. Come at me. I love this. Okay, come on. You can get in there.
The cowardly enemy have lost the walls. Send your troops to take the rest of the settlement.
Alright, the wardens are coming. We're going to shoot them
Our men are in
for all it's
command of
worth.
the city.
Alright. Now we've got them where we want them, essentially. Can we... I'm not sure we can do anything much with our general over here, but that's okay. Are they sending anyone here? Not really. So that's a perfect little avenue for escape. Our biggest constraint here is a spatial one. Where are these guys? Ugh.
Curses! Our men no longer command the city.
It's okay, my friend. Do not lose hope. Hope is what we take from them. Hope is theirs to lose. Volunteers and then wardens. Okay, excellent. So that means you guys stop shooting and let's see if we can get a charge in on these volunteers. So far, so good. We've used quite a bit of our ammunition, but we've also taken out 14% of them already. Many of those being wardens. And volunteers. No, it's not looking good for the charges. Nope. It's not looking good at all. Maybe our very ignobles will actually do better at that task. But we shouldn't walk him in from over there. We'll need to come in from the flank here. Okay. Oh, that's looking nice. It's a really nice angle for you guys. We need to make maximal use out of our arrows because they are our biggest advantage. Our general has arrived. Look at this. Look at this. The volunteers may be armed and armored and ready for anything. But this is but a fiction. They're not really ready for what we are doing to them. Okay, you've run out of arrows. Baroon, come in.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Horse archers are magnificent. And right now we're abusing the AI a little bit. I have to admit it. This feels a little unclean. But my, if it is not effective. Okay, very ignobles. Let's get you guys into the fight.
Foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Oops, you lost a guy. Suppose we can survive it, but we'd rather not, right? Okay. I think we're at a point where we want to start charging them a little bit. Oh yes, decent charge. Dalmis.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Okay, we're losing a few troops, but it's nothing too bad. We can survive it. And we can start shooting those guys. Ah! Seems they're ready for it. Nope! We shall not allow that melee to happen. We will shoot them with Baroon Raiders if they come closer. And they endeavor to come closer. And we move back. And they try to find our other Baroon Raiders. Okay. Interesting tactic. But this is where their doom befalls them.
Our men have taken control of the city.
Right, so far so good.
Wisest one.
Ooh, there goes the general.
Our foe fights
I'm
with
here
all
is
speed of
gone.
clay. We are winning the battle.
Time to overwhelm them. Time to do so again.
My lord, our men are in command of the city. Wisest one, we have lost. They run like children.
Excellent.
Scour them from the field. Enemy must curse the day they were born. Let all the poets write of this most wondrous triumph.
Some losses, sure, but look at what our horse archers have been able to accomplish. That's pretty good, and our barrier ignobles not far behind despite their low number. I am more than pleased with this. And so we move in to finish Dunedain. Catalmis, you have done a great service to your nation.
These are now our people.
You shall requisition a spy immediately.
My ears are yours.
So, Catalmis gets troop morale. He becomes a horse master. Very good. So, now we've put the squeeze on the Dunedain a bit. And I like that. But of course we still have to take on Cameth Brin up here. That will begin to materialize as of next turn. And of course, these fellas, they'll probably need to return to us in a deal, just as an insurance policy against the bloody Dunlendings. Okay, let's see how bad this is going to be. Gandalf assaults us alone? I mean, it's going to be a fight because he's got a good unit and he's a good general and all that, but he assaults us alone. He has a bit of cavalry with him, but not too good cavalry. We've got some Cardland Riders. He's got a lot of bad units, actually. He's got a lot of bandits and Brelanders. Some Wardens, we'll need to keep an eye on those. Some Rangers, we'll need to take those out pretty quickly. Because otherwise they can cause untold damage and suffering to us. But goodness me. This is perfect. And I think Guktik is the perfect one to counter Gandalf's bodyguard, to be honest. Because of his number of troops in his bodyguard. So he can just hurl those armor-piercing arrows at them. This is perfect!
We shall all find a way to an honorable victory!
And then we will once again make our realm whole. This will... Oh, I am happy, my friends. I am very happy. I am hella pleased with this. Because our Nomad Horsemen can rout the Brelanders, our cavalry can deal with theirs, and then our Lancers can take down their Spearmen in the end. It's all going to be so good. Okay, let's see what they come out with first. Gandalf is leading the charge, it seems, because his riders are coming right out. We don't have any towers to worry about, so we can get as close to the walls as we like. And we've got a good playing field here. It's excellent. This is perfect. This is all we have ever dreamed of. Let's also bring our Variac horsemen to bear on the Dunedain cavalry. Hello, Dunedain scouts. I don't care about you one bit. In fact, I'm just going to shoot you to pieces. They're struggling to get most of their troops out. Ah, the Cardland Riders. Hello. Yeah, we'll take some of those out. Incidentally. But right now, we're just worried about getting that grey-bearded man. Come on, my friends, come on. He's gotta go. He's got to go. They're not even moving out against us. Is this how intimidation works? It just might be. We'll pivot the horse archers to dealing with those riders of Cardland. And, hello, Dunedain scouts. Welcome to, welcome to. We've reduced their cavalry advantage to nothing. Hello, Rangers. Ah, yes, we need to deal with you. Of course we do. How's Gandalf doing? Ah, there he is. Gandalf sits alone on his horse. The Rangers have been engaged, crippled a bit, but they will need to be crippled further.
Fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
When will the servant of the secret fire finally show his mettle? That's almost it for the Rangers. Gandalf the Grey has fallen. Perfect. Chef's kiss. Move in. This is the moment we have waited for. It's time to rout these bastards. It's time to make them pay for the times that they tried to snipe us. We shall ride, we shall ride, we shall make them cry, we shall give them a nightmare. And there will be nothing after this day but the mourning of widows in the air. Let's see. Oh my lord, we've just decimated them now. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is everything I wanted and more.
They run like children.
Yes.
Scour them from
Let's
the
just
field.
route as many as we run up as many as we can. You know, it's free experience, and then
Victory is
we are
ours.
done.
A victory both
And so
righteous and
are they.
well-deserved. It cannot be said otherwise.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Look at this, Variac Lancers, 131 from that swiping charge straight into the bulk of their forces. That did a lot to hurt them, and then we just captured a whole bunch. So, but the ones who did the most actually didn't get experience. It was the it's because of course they were fully decked out as far as that goes. Oh yeah, of course, makes sense. But I mean, these Baroon Raiders, they did well. They did quite well. Variac Horse Archers, 83, lost only 1. Good job, guys. Very good job. Overall, I'm impressed. Gurktik triumphs once again. And I just felt like adjusting the brightness a bit. So I hope you like that. I've been seeing some of the videos and thinking, they might be a bit dark. If we can increase the brightness, that wouldn't be too bad now, would it? Bree is back, baby! Back where Bree belongs.
Your faith and courage have
We take the
triumphed.
ransom
Victory!
that they pay, and it means nothing because their army has lost, and that's the mechanic of the game. So that's maybe a little broken. Okay. Micheldelving comes under siege.
Enemy lay siege. We will show them no fear.
Micheldelving. It was nice knowing you.
Our fleet is under attack. This
Our
battle
fleet is under attack!
Flee for your life.
Flee for your
The
life!
weary camel. Now we must rest.
Like a weary camel. There's not a single camel unit in this faction. Surely. I don't know. Maybe they use them for agricultural practices. But surely, actually, we're meant to be like steppe riders, like the Mongols, and they had no camels whatsoever. Not that I know of, at least. I mean, they would have adopted them in, say, the Anatolian regions where they eventually ended up, but maybe, but even so, no, horses were more normal in Anatolia, so it's, yeah. But Angmar's leader is dead. Okay, Lorien is under attack. Fenris Druin has fallen, and so has Bree. What joy! Okay, we're just gonna retrain everything we can. We have 68% culture. Is that enough for what we need to do? Thinking. I think we might need 75%. No, 60 is enough. Good. Alright then. Well. Our gambit paid off. Let's then, I mean, now we can just watch our income soar. It's beautiful. We need to take care of Baron, of course, but won't be too difficult, I think. It's but a couple of units, and they're maybe not even be at full strength. Beasts, you head out immediately. Post haste. You can get there in 2 more turns. Okay. Menethrodon, Lord Menethrodon, the heir to the realm, will be there in 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's gonna get close, but I think we can do it. We can definitely do it. Temple is up and running, ready for clientele. Okay, let's get Dark Shrine in Zagala and solidify its cultural credentials. We will also need some of these lovely buggers. Imladris, how are you doing for culture? You're doing okay. More spies, please. Or maybe... no, we don't need to train them. Let's just go straight where it counts and hire them in Brunost. How are we doing for culture here? It's already growing. It's already growing so quickly. So we'll just have the Dark Shrine, and maybe we'll get the 3rd upgrade when we need to have the secondary effects of it, but until then it's actually not that relevant. So now we have our defense force in Ostenethil. They are free upkeep here, and it'll upgrade reasonably soon, and then it'll be even more defensible. Ah yes, we get the lodgings here, so we need the Great Hall to facilitate further recruitment buildings, right? Yes, and it'll also reduce corruption and increase the population growth. It's win, win, win as far as I'm concerned. Win as much win as the Wind Riders have canned on a good windy day. Dolui is becoming quite the administrator down in Buzzardum. It's making so much money now. It's wonderful to see. And it'll make even more with the roads. Anything else that's worth pointing out? Well, Tirthun is upgrading. That is as it should be. And on Enorod, you can recruit more things. Catapult 8 turns. It's a bit much, but we'll wait. We will wait.
How may I serve? Orders.
Now, these kind of troops, the Variags, they need to go where they can be useful in fending off enemies.
How may I
These
serve?
fellas need to go where they can be retrained. Somewhere that's not there, where they currently are. And of course, Micheldubbing besieged by Dunedain forces. No problem, no problem. Well, not much of one anyway.
Orders. Horse set.
Can we retrain this boat? Yes, we can. Woohoo! Not that it's gonna do diddly squat against the Elven Navy, but we're just gonna have to wing it, I suppose.
It will be an honor defeating you.
We have some recruitment sketches here, and actually, I'm in favour of just cancelling them outright because I don't think we're going to be. They're not going to be seeing the light of day, so we might as well not do make that investment. Instead, we will. Yeah, what will we do? Get some more Baroon Raiders. They're always useful. It's a useful unit no matter what stage of the game you're at. Because even if they're just there to annoy the enemy and take out some lower tier units, then, I mean, they do that job pretty well. So that's good. We should get a Master Mason's Hall here, I think. And
I will only address you in battle.
what happens if we sally out against Eradan? We'll face both them and Hurtasian. Which is a fight that, you know what, I'm fine with not taking it. I'm sort of just hoping that this fella just walks away. Not that it is the most likely outcome, but it's one I would like to see happen. Now, thinking about everything, what kind of buildings would we want next here? Actually, I would like some catapults, if possible. Ostsul is quickly becoming more Men of the Easty. Which is a strange phrase, but there you go. And Katalmis needs to deal with his little opposition down here.
How may I serve? Orders.
We should bring, you know what, we should bring the ones we wish to improve. So, like this. Boom. Beden, what do you have? There's not a challenge. Come on, my man. Come on. Take this seriously. The conqueror of your past capital is upon you, and all you apparently can do is walk around with meaningless chaff. So, Katalmis will start by just shooting at the armsmen. And then we'll use our mounted archers to take out the archer militia. They should be able to charge them down pretty easily. There we go. That's one charge into them.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are
How do you
winning the
like it?
battle.
Okay, they like it okay because they have their friends nearby. With a little help from their friends, you know. But we have reduced the archers quite lovingly. We have lovingly reduced the archers as we would a tomato soup. Okay.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Keep up the pressure on those guys.
Behold our worthless foe. See how that cowardly enemy general has been captured while running away. Guard him. For the present, let us show him we are civilized men.
So, it's all about lovingly reducing the armsmen. Volley after volley. We can afford to be temporarily expedient. Now these guys are so heavily armored that our arrows will have difficulties piercing them, but the more we can damage them, the better. Because that also renders them more vulnerable to our subsequent charges. They'll also be more tired from running about the field trying to chase us down. This is all playing into our later hand. And then we have one unit left with functional quivers, so to speak. Not functional. Meaningful arrow contingencies, shall we say. And they shall use those contingencies on making these armsmen suffer a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Oh yes, perfect angle. Taking their shield out of the equation definitely helps. But their armor is so good. Their armor is so good. That's something I came to appreciate in the Reunited Kingdom campaign as well. Once you upgrade the armor of those solid Dunedain units, they turn from solid into just walls of steel. Oh, they countercharged that.
Foe fights with horns made of clay. We are
But
winning the battle.
there we go.
They run like children. Scour
You
them
see?
from the field.
If we hadn't softened them up with arrows before that, it wouldn't have gone that well.
Let all the poets write of this most wondrous triumph.
And we can retrain our horse archers. No problem.
Surely.
No, we're not going to leave these buggers alive to challenge our decisions later on. Thank you very much. A chopping block. Oh, yes. And Warlord's Brotherhood Warriors is accompanied by the members of the most elite of Khan's troops, the Warlord's Brotherhood. These men have trained all their lives in the art of combat and aid the general in his role of overseeing an army. Very nice. Loyalty, less training costs, troop morale, public happiness. Okay, good stuff all around. Back to Vindsvept you go. And these fellas, well, we can send these guys to Vindsvept, and these fellas we can send to Highlord for retraining. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. What else are we gonna do then? Well, at this point, I'm pretty happy with how things are going. Let's just end the turn and see if Halbarad decides to turn the squeeze on Michael Delving. Depending on how soon he does that, this might become... this might become... take too long to get to the point where we're actually assaulting Cameth Brin. But, nonetheless, we are going to make a run for it. Here Halbarad comes. And he comes to the town of Michael Delving. And he comes with a lot of pretty decent troops. A lot of blade masters and armsmen. Rangers too. And of course his own steel bowmen of the Dunedain. Fearsome warriors both in melee and at range. Well, there's nothing for it. We'll have to defend ourselves. We have some means to do so. but I don't think we can win this, to be honest. Halbarad has too many forces, and his troops are too good. We don't have melee capability as Cand. It's not where we shine. Specifically not in the infantry department.
Fortune smiles on our foes for the moment. Pray we can seduce fortune back to our side.
But we do have some things going for us. We've got some walls to focus down the enemy attackers. We've got some towers to help focus fire on them. We've got some cavalry, but not really enough to challenge theirs openly. But we might be able to make some strategic incisions, you know? We'll have to see. We have the quickest cavalry in the land, the Wind Riders. And that is absolutely glorious. Come, my friend. They're also quite squishy, though. I mean, look at it. 15 armor. That is like Dunedain scout territory of armor, but nonetheless. Oh, 15 armor. 15 defense, I mean. Like 6 armor instead. Yeah. Okay, we'll have to put them in there. Okay, let's focus on our archers and our melee forces. Spears by the gate, please. Baroon hunters. Oh, I'm not so happy with you facing up against armsmen. And here we've got blade masters in that tower. Not good, but maybe the tower will crumble. We can hope. One can only hope. Oh, I have some additional hunters over there. Where do we use them best? They have one tower, one set of ladders, one ram. Okay. So they've rendered themselves slightly vulnerable. There's a good chance we'll be able to do some nasty work on there. Actually, I'm gonna... That we can do some nasty work on their siege equipment and then allow the army to fall into disrepair, or at least the attack to fall into despair. One hopes. Oh, the siege tower is already burning. Well, that's a good start. Onto the ram, my friends, onto the ram.
The enemy's tricks have gained him nothing. The siege tower is destroyed.
12% damage on the ram. Let's see it burn. Let's see it crumble. Actually, let's see our general do something about that. And here we have a lot of rangers. We're going to charge them
have reached the walls.
with cavalry.
Defend your homes and women.
Okay.
Let them go no further.
Oh yes! The ram is thwarted. Excellent. So now we have a little bit more time. That makes the ladders even more important, but they too are faltering. It's not that we have the best troops on the wall for dealing with the armsmen. Oh, they're sending cavalry out to meet us. Alright, alright. Dunedain cavalry. Yeah. We can take care of those. Victory, distinct possibility, but I actually don't like those odds. I want them to be better. But that's another ladder gone. That's good. Ugh. But those armsmen are so good. Ooh! The steel bowmen themselves are carrying the ram. Okay. Well, that makes my duty quite clear. We want to disrupt that with all means available to us. Cardland riders charging in. Can we avoid them? Yep, barely. Okay, good. To take out those. Just single-mindedly charging them down. That's what we're doing. So far, so good.
Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace.
Oh,
Or we
Yes!
will taste ashes instead of
Okay,
victory.
we've sort of doomed our general a bit. He can get out of there. I trust he can get out of there. Surely. Surely he can get out of there. Oh, yes, he can. Okay. Good, good, good. Yes. The ram is stuck. That's amazing. Okay. There's one ladder remaining over here. The Variax swordsmen aren't doing very well. Because, of course, just saddled with fighting everything. What? Halbarad is dead. Okay, well, if nothing else happened, this battle would still be a success, I would say. That's amazing. Halbarad is dead.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
No, they haven't. Okay, let's try to see if we can actually save our general. Yeah, Dunedain Cavalry not doing us any favors. Funnily enough. Swordman, run in. Try to take advantage of the situation there. Our general got away. Perfect. Well then. Then we have to do nothing but just sit back and watch that ram go down. This is amazing. And we can just watch our archers
Appears to be running in our favor.
slowly but surely
Such as these,
take out the enemies. Apparently it's... I'm not sure it's counting all the enemies, all of our enemies' deaths. It seems to me that something is going uncounted here. It says 38%, and that seems low for the amount of bodies that are actually on the ground over here. So that may be why it said 50% of the enemy's army has been killed. I mean, look at this. Yeah, they've definitely lost more than what the game is telling us. Is this tower firing at all? No, no, it isn't. But our very ignoble, the singular one still with a bow, is. How nice of him. Shooting a little arrow at the rangers just to make them feel seen. Let's shoot at that cavalry out there. You can do it. Nah. They're lost without their leader. It's almost like they've forgotten what they came here for. And when that ram is gone, so will their chance of success. 94%. 96. Take a sip. Do they have any more rams? No, they don't. They hinged their entire plan on what little they could scrounge up. And now it seems that they're just completely bugged. And we'll have to run down the clock. But actually I don't like that idea. I don't find that particularly fun. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna assemble a new team too. Put them down here. And we're gonna invite in the enemy army and see how they like it. So, come to me. Oh, they don't like it.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Southern defenders, get out there. That cavalry isn't really following suit, so we may just have to go out to them. Ah, okay, they're running away now. Perfect!
This is a day of victory. Our
I'm not
foes
sure why
lie
it didn't
dead or
register the
dying,
other
as it
as
should
dead.
be.
That's weird. That's really strange. You might argue it's fair, but... Well, I mean, we won regardless, so that's good. Happy days. We didn't lose Meckel Delving, and that is definitely positive. And Halbarad of the North is dead, and that's even better. Back to the action, everybody. We're going to ransom off those troops. They're going to take that bloody ransom, and Meckel Delving is
Your faith and
safe
courage
for
have
now.
triumphed.
Unless the elves will it differently, of course. But we shall pour our tea and stay strong. Maybe a strong tea? Who knows? Hello, Dunlendings. Okay, they seem interested in us. But we are fast approaching the peak of our power. So they better not interfere. If they do, it'll be to their own destruction. Okay. Hello.
What is it you wish to discuss?
I would like to discuss some trade, although you're quite bankrupt. But, you know, you can give a little bit for it.
No, we cannot agree to this now.
No, I don't really want to know where you live. What about... Okay, here, how about this? I'm going to give you my map information.
This seems quite you have another worthy proposal then. It's good to
Okay,
scout
then
further
an alliance. What do you say?
This seems
Good.
quite reasonable.
Lovely. So, since you are the enemies of the Elves and the Landlord and Gondor. Yeah,
Well,
okay.
that seemed fruitful.
Fine.
Yes, my master.
Excellent. Master of Diplomacy. Jagu.
As you will. As you will. Orders.
Headquarters coming up in Mithlond. Alright, well, it seems that my worry of losing those, losing the money on the Lancers and all that was misplaced because we absolutely took them to task. That was excellent. And yeah, Dwinja sits there, but he doesn't have his troops left. That's interesting. I'm not sure what happened there
At once.
mechanically.
Men are out of
If anyone can explain that, how an army... I guess it's just the report card that must have glitched in some way, right? That's the only thing I can think of. That the report card for a unit dying glitched out to show a lower number than it was actually supposed to, but that the the relationship, that what makes a unit in the campaign map come back or not depends on what happens on the field itself. So once that unit dies, is either healed because of if the army is victorious, right? Or he is captured, or he is dead. That is what it is. And so those that were captured were sold back to them. Those are the ones we're seeing here. But the ones that were dead are still dead. I can only imagine that to be the mechanic, but exactly why that works the way it does, well, that is another issue entirely. And I don't have many answers there. It's such a... This game surprises me all the time. Still does, after all these years. And that is why old games can sometimes be such a joy to play, because you just discover new little weird quirks in them. All over the place.
It will be an honor defeating you.
Okie dokie. So, you can get to Cameth Brin next turn if we stand you on this bridge.
Get ready for fighting.
And we're going to send all this cavalry with you.
Do you seek an audience with us?
And we're going to send these guys. Are we going to send Javid as well? We can. You know, but he can wait until next turn. He's got enough movement in him. Barrages and his beasts will be fine to join next turn too. It's all looking good. Actually, these 13 guys, they can go somewhere else for retraining, can't they? Surely they can go to Ziegler, actually. Yeah, they should. They'll go to Ziegler. Should have sent them there in the first place, but... Mama. Barrel. Hello, Dunland. Dunland is coming for us. Here comes Captain Art. I will turn you into an abstract art piece if you step any closer. Kurwilisha. You know what, maybe we should just go for the Confederation camp. But the Mason's Hall will help the speed of construction, especially on the bigger buildings like that, on the roads. So, we want that. We definitely want it. So, what else can we get? Our purse strings are doing just fine. Not much need for loosening or tightening. How's Annuminas doing? Oh, it's good. Doing so well. It's doing so well. So that Mason's Guild House, that Inquisitor's Watch, that's all we need.
How may I serve?
So we'll just need the headquarters, we'll need the Warlord's Hall, and possibly the upgrade that follows, and then all will be well. Dunedain, you need to find... the Anduin Vale. Sorry guys, the Anduin Vale have left the premises.
As you will. As you will. Resting here.
We need to take it all the way to the capital.
Today's road. I cannot go there.
Oh yes, the goblins are still alive. We just made peace with them, didn't we? After taking all their lands. Excellent. Well, I mean, let's just make sure our spies are all where we want them to be. And maybe we can take the best of these spies and send them toward other towns to scout them out. Ooh. Ah, Barrages Yonach is in play between the dwarves and Angmar, and the dwarves are taking it. That's gonna happen. Okay, so we are really putting the Dunedain up against it now. They have spent much of their strength trying to immediately attack us after our attack on the Elves, and now we have countered them quite well. I am so happy. So happy. Yeah, let's just end the turn. Ah, here they come. Maybe they're counting on continued support from the elves, and maybe they will get it. Who knows? But it's a risky bet, isn't it? Let's just move a little bit and see what's going on. Oh! Oh, the elves have left you high and dry. Oh, that just brings a tear of joy to my eye.
It is a siege.
And the Dunlendings are coming. And their immediate attack is on the troops that can actually withstand them. And have them sustain incredible losses. Not a good call, Dunland. Because this is a dwarven fort. It's very defensible. We can make them pay through the nose to claim it. They might be able to, but... Oh, Dunland. Oh, Dunland. Oh, Dunland. I don't think you know what you've just done. I'm not sure you quite understand the ramifications of your decisions. Michael Delving gets a general. That's nice. And we also get one in Croatia. Okay. Bavietto. A good commander, it seems. Excellent. I will have you. Let's bring him toward Bree. Yeah, we need to like retake Longbottom, obviously, but we can do so with troops from Michael Delving. Who knows? Bavietto might be able to do so himself. Okay, so we have a general. He's got an army. We're not sure what it contains, troop-wise, at the moment, but it's only a matter of time until we find out. Hurtasion has really hurt Haemon's feelings. I think he feels betrayed. I sure would. Hello there. Aww. You really think you can stand against us like this? Yeah, we're gonna bring some of these as well. Yeah. Okay. I mean, they're good in the auto-resolve, but we're not going to auto-resolve them. No. We're going to shoot at them with catapults and trample them with beasts. They have the Armania Rangers. They're really annoying. We'll have to deal with those, but I think our Wind Riders will be good for that, and then we can lock them down and take them out. We have some Temple Marksmen as well that are really good. It's time to make a mad dash for Cameth Brin.
We shall all find a way to an honorable victory.
Jabet has left tears and distraction in his wake before, and he is going to do so once more. I think these beasts belong together because they can support each other quite well. Then we have cavalry sort of on another flank. Actually, we'll have the light cavalry over here because they can exploit what holes the great beasts are forming. And then we have these fellas on this side of things. We have these guys on this side of things. We have the marksmen, stakes in front of them. Temple wards right behind them. Catapults behind them. Ready to fire. Dude. Come on. Okay. They want to fight that way. Fair enough. Let's make sure that our wards are not in the way of the others. In fact... Okay, you didn't place the stakes anyway. Okay, fair enough. We'll just move you. Beasts! I have a job for you guys. Choosing to go after our bodyguard is a bit misguided, actually. And the temple wards as well. Those are not units that they are going to take down with any ease. They're simply not geared for it. Hello, Amanyar riders. Meet the marauders. They have some swordmasters, Linda guards, some bowmen. Okay, we'll take on the bowmen. Oh no, the Amanyar riders have fallen.
We are winning the battle.
Okay. Linda guards, we need to charge them down. Some wardens over there. Okay, fair enough. Oh, hello. The riders. Okay. Yeah, we'll need to take care of those. Catapults, I don't think you'll be much use. Good.
The enemy general flees like an old woman. Attack!
Wardens
And
over
break the
there.
will of his men.
The Amanyar Rangers are struggling.
Our brave men have captured the enemy general. He pretends to be a lion, but he seems more an ostrich. Let him sit and watch how true lions fight.
Oh, the commentary. The commentary. More orders. Tie up the swordmasters so the lancers can get a clean charge.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
How are we doing here? Ooh, quite nicely. Let's give them another round with the lancers. How is the infantry doing? Doing against the rangers? We're doing okay. But the nomads are taking losses. That's okay. They're so expendable at this point. Nope. Run the other way, please. Let's see. Swordmasters, how you do? Ooh.
The enemy are
Don't like that, do you?
They have lost half their men.
And the wardens are going. Ha ha. Alright. Swordmasters in need of being dealt with. And they will be. So, how do you feel? You're being mopped up by beasts. Oh dear. Yeah, can't feel too good, can it? No. And now we're gonna put in that extra little screw and twist it and tighten the screw until you flee. What's going on over here?
Victory is well
Single
within our
warden running
grasp.
away. Okay,
They
marauders.
run like children.
You can take care of
Scour them
that.
from the field.
No one fires at will. We just want to capture these people and make sure they don't get back to Cameth Brin. And we haven't taken substantial losses. Not in the units that matter.
Great victories are like sweet nectar. Come, let us drink of the most rare and glorious fruit.
We healed some marauders. Some wind riders. That's nice. Yeah. And the wind riders caused a lot of damage today. Good man. Well done. Barrier Lancers also doing decently. Yeah. Great beasts earning experience. Wind riders gaining experience. Well deserved. Time for more tea and the final victory.
No,
Chopping block.
my lord. We have prevailed. Yes, noble master. At once.
And Cameth Brin sits there, alone, almost unguarded. Two generals, one without any command experience, but the other one has quite a bit. He's also the faction leader, age 25.
Noble one. We
Maybe that's just the age he feels he has. Hi, King Rochendil.
their walls.
Rochendil.
Lay siege.
Yeah, he's gonna die. Just like that. Excellent. Great beasts doing the most. A little bit of dying done by the cavalry, but some catapults also lost, blah blah blah. No problem. Looks good all around. Nice report card. Let's move on. Cameth Brin is ours, and that means da 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 da.
Are now our people's land.
Ah, the High Elves are gone. So now they just exist as
My enemy.
rebels. A rebel without a clue, as it were. And they'll just be standing there in our lands until we get rid of them.
My eyes are yours. My ears are
So we send one spy to Imladris and one from Imladris to Cameth Brin, because we need to take this place
Yes, noble master.
to new heights of prosperity. Beautilicious, I say. Beautilicious. The High Elves have been defeated.
Orders. We march.
So, even though a new faction has declared war on us, we're still on two enemies. By no means are we dealing with an unmanageable conflict, because we have just rid the world of one of its great legacy powers. So let's just get a little bit of managerial stuff done while we sketch out what's going to happen next. We're going to build a Dark Temple and Mickle Delving, I guess. Why not? Just to get that stuff out of the way. Bit of extra population growth, retraining costs reduced, free upkeep units, all stuff that we like. Then we can continue on with markets and leather workers and things that go boom. We like things that go boom. Ost in a deal. What do you get? Yeah, we're gonna make you a blacksmith, and yeah, we're gonna build a blacksmith, and then maybe a chicken farm and some communal farming, and then we'll see if we can't upgrade you. Maybe we'll be able to do that before. And on Annuminas, you will need a high palace. I feel like that is a great thing for you to get. Even more corruption reduction. Corruption reduction. Ostsul. Get a Warlord's Hall. Let's also build a Master Mason's Hall and communal farming and those things. We want this place to grow and evolve. Nomadic gathering grounds will be good too. Will be very good. Under towers. Burrowing raiders. How nice.
How may I serve? Orders.
I'll send them through Michael Delving, but actually there's not much going on there. And we have this last stand army of doom. But commanded by sellswords, so at least the morale side of things will be manageable. And the temple units are coming to Mithlond.
My eyes are yours.
44%. Good. 44% culture in Mithlond. That's excellent. I like it. I love it. And Maldor is going to be annoying everybody till the end of time, because nobody in this region has the capabilities of demolishing that. Unless the Ardenheim really put their mind to it, which now that that's a rebel fleet, they actually may. That's possible. It's entirely possible.
How may I serve? Orders.
Let's take a few of these and send them with Bavietu. Bavietu. Yep. Pronouncing this stuff is gonna do my head in at one point. But there is one more battle we must execute before ending this turn. But we will have to end this episode before then, because, well, that's just how life is sometimes, isn't it? But we need to liberate Bree of Hemon. So, looking at his army, he has Anborn, the Conqueror of Bree, returning to the place that he tried to take. Well, and succeeded in taking, of course. But he doesn't have that much, actually. It's not a great army. Not that I would say that most of our troops surpass theirs in level as such, but we have far more experience in using them, and our troops in turn are far more experienced too. And we've been able to retrain a lot of them from the last battle, so this one is in the bag, as it were. But we are going to leave it for next turn, so until then, until tomorrow, I hope you've had a lovely time. And I hope that you'll be kind to yourself, be good to the ones around you. And then I, Total Waffle, with a cup of tea in my hand, shall definitely see you soon. Ah, tea is nice. So nice. Imagine a world without tea. That is not a world in which I would like to be. Cheers, everybody.